The rapid progress of blockchain technology is showing no signs of slowing down. In the past few decades, many things that seemed impossible have turned out to be false, such as high transaction fees, double spending, net fraud, retrieving lost data, and many more. But now, all this can be avoided with the help of blockchain technology. Welcome to Puzzle Academy, the place where we can help you to build the pieces to the puzzle of success. Thanks for choosing to spend time with us today. If you are new here, we are happy to welcome you. Be sure to subscribe and follow us on Instagram at puzzleacademy.learn. If you read anything about technology and digital transformation, you'll no doubt have seen a lot of hype around blockchain. Stripping away the hype, and once some new problems are solved, I believe that blockchain technology is set to revolutionize many industries in the same way as big data and even the internet. And what exactly is blockchain? First, back to basics. What is blockchain and how on earth does it work? A blockchain is a computer file for storing data. Or to put in a more technical terms, it's an open distributed database. The data is distributed or duplicated across many computers, and the whole blockchain is entirely decentralized. This means no one person or entity, let's say government or corporation, has control over the blockchain. This is a radical departure from the centralized databases that are controlled and administered by businesses and other entities. So, how does it work? In very simple terms, the file is comprised of blocks of data, with each block being connected to the previous block, forming a chain, hence the name blockchain. As well as the data itself, each block also contains a record of when that block was created or edited, which makes it very useful for maintaining a detailed system of record that cannot be corrupted or lost. Because the whole blockchain is duplicated across many computers, any user can view the entire blockchain. Transactions or records are processed not by one central administrator, but by a network of users who work to verify the data and achieve a consensus. If this sounds familiar, it's because Bitcoin operates in the same way. In fact, Bitcoin is the first example of blockchain in action. Now, let's look at some of the biggest advantages of using blockchain technology. Number 1, you get a history of activity, not just a snapshot in time. When you look at a regular database, you're getting a snapshot of data that's up to date in that moment in time. Blockchains do this too, but they also maintain a record of all the information that existed before. It's a database with history, if you like. Number 2, there's no one central point of attack. The fact that blockchain is a decentralized way of storing and accessing data makes the whole system incredibly secure. Because unlike a centralized database, there's no one single point of entry for hackers. This makes it particularly useful for recording transactions in a secure manner. And for the third one, no centralized control. Because the system of record is decentralized and replicated in its entirety in multiple places, there's no need for a central administrator and all the costs and infrastructure that comes with it. Blockchain is certainly exciting and has the potential to transform how many businesses operate. But that doesn't mean it's the right solution for every scenario. And at this point in time, when shouldn't you use blockchain? 2 examples spring to mind of where blockchain perhaps isn't the go-to solution. For one thing, while blockchains make the great transaction platforms, they're not the ideal solution for super fast digital transactions that take place in milliseconds. Blockchains require huge amounts of computing power, so for super fast transactions, a centralized database is likely to be a faster, cheaper way of processing and storing the information. And secondly, blockchains are by their very nature open chains of information. So anytime confidentiality is a key consideration, a private database is, at least for now, the better option. And before we end, if you're happy with your current database, there's no need to switch to blockchain technology anytime soon. After all, blockchain is still evolving and maturing all the time. But the advantages and uses set out in this video show that the blockchain technology is definitely worth considering for the future if a decentralized system of record would suit your business. I know we have these questions like, is blockchain important? Will blockchain change the world? I know we deserve a simple explanation for these things, and we will continue our journey in our next quest.